Date a single mom, get stranded in the desert. Naked. When you try to bond with a single mom, you will be headed for a disaster. Just don't have a bad reaction if your single mom romance goes a little something like this. It's date night. You drive to the single mom's parents' house to pick her up. And her dad opens the door. He lets you inside. She's running late. But at least she has a babysitter tonight. It's the baby daddy. That's right. He will be watching Brayden at her parents' house tonight. Because his apartment is so old and beat up. It's an unsafe environment. You wait in the living room. And the baby dad interrogates you. He asks you a whole bunch of questions. And you mention to him you graduated from college. You tell him you have your BS in chemistry. Ah, chemistry, eh? The baby dad takes note. And the single mom is finally ready. You two go on your date. And 1 week later, you're at home, alone. You notice an RV parked right outside your house. It's been there for hours. So, you go out there to offer them directions. And, oh no, it's the baby dad and his two buddies. They force you in the RV, and they take off. They drive out in the middle of nowhere. To the desert. They chuck your clothes out the window, so you can't escape. Then, they pull out their chemistry set. The baby dad says to you, "Make the best stuff I've ever had, and you won't get hurt." And they put you in front of their lab set. And you have no choice but to work your science magic. Then, many hours later, the stuff is done. You give some to the baby dad's dealer to sample, and boom. I think he likes it. They take your finished science fair project and toss you out the RV. And there you are, stranded, buck naked, and all alone. In the desert. You eventually find a road, and you are picked up and taken home. And, a few days later, you find out the baby dad and his partners in crime sold your formula for a whopping $5.3 million. And now, the baby dad has him a terracotta-roofed, 3-story house in the hills. And because of this, the single mom and the dad got back together. She and Brayden moved right in with him. And she sends you a BS text excuse for breaking up with you. And it reads, "Joe, I'm breaking up with you. This decision has nothing to do with Brayden's father becoming a millionaire overnight. It's just the right choice for Brayden. Plus, me and you really didn't have much chemistry. Period, 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 period."